Welcome back now. It is that time for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
We are on the air with you for the next 10 minutes without commercials beginning right now. And first, let's head on over to meteorologist TJ Springer with a look at our forecast. Good morning, TJ.
So far, Humpty, not too bad. Good morning, guys. Temperatures were pretty seasonable for our day yesterday, and that was because of that northwesterly wind that we did have. That is shifting today, and we're already going to warm on up as a result. But we're cold out there now. You can see the average high is 43. The lows are around 22, the average here in the metro. We're at 21, so just a tinge below where we should be. 27 in Camden. The clouds have kept us a little more elevated in terms of those temps across far southern reaches of the Show Me State and northwestern reaches of the natural state. Satellite and radar showing some of those clouds as we speak. We'll see more sunshine to begin our day, but more cloud cover late as the cold front begins to inch closer to us. I think we're going to have a pretty quiet Wednesday for us, not seeing that fall like what we saw yesterday in Springfield, which is great. In our wagon walking forecast, we're introducing Charlie here this morning. I can't get over this face. I just can't. It's great. He looks upset. I can't tell if that's a treat in his mouth or it's his tongue. No matter what, he's a little bit angered about something. We're back close to 50 degrees later on this afternoon. Remember, if you want to send us a photo of your furry friend, head on over to ozarksfirst.com, click on the wagging and walking tab, and you can do that there. We'll have that last look at that 7-day forecast in just a little bit. Guys.
All right, TJ, thank you. Charlie is a mood this morning for sure. Checking in on some local news. Springfield Public Schools have been doing a lot of virtual learning for almost a full year now, but a group of students are still finding ways to help those in need in the community. Nija McDonald joins us now to explain how. Nija, good morning.
Yeah, Jen, well, good morning. They're called Help the Homies, and these students hope to do just that by creating what they call kindness kits. Now, the girls came up with the idea after wanting to help people experiencing homelessness, so they pitched their idea to their school principal. Once approved, the students hit the ground running. The entire campus was on board and donated items like toothpaste and hand sanitizers. The group even surpassed their goal of raising $100 in monetary donations.
Well, it was like we didn't know if she was going to say yes, or because we had to put a bunch of ideas into it and we didn't know what was going to happen if she said no.
And when she said yes, how did that make you feel?
Really good inside. We just felt like we could help our community with it.
We got the idea approved, but we had to do it after winter break, and I'm a virtual student, so they found a way for me to be included in this. So.
Well, the girls will pack the bags this Thursday, and then in February, Victory Mission and Freeway Ministries will visit their campus to collect them and also share what their organizations do for the community.
Very heartwarming to see. Thank you, Nija. 1,500 Springfield residents have shared comments and concerns about the new $26 million Grant Avenue Parkway project. That's the 3-mile stretch of trail that'll be built from downtown Springfield to Wonders of Wildlife. City Council was told this week that some priorities include connecting schools and parks to the trail, a safe route for bikers and walkers, and improving traffic at Sunshine and Grant. But 15 properties could actually be displaced due to this, and some homeowners could see their lands shrink if roads do widen. However, we've got a while until there's more development here because design plans won't be selected until September.
1 in 5 Springfield residents say they've been a victim of a crime in the past 12 months. That's just one of the statistics to come out of the City of Springfield Citizen Survey. About 83% of people say they feel safe in their neighborhood during the day, while about 55% feel safe in their neighborhoods at night. Cora Scott with the City of Springfield says the survey focused specifically on perceptions of race relations, safety, and law enforcement within the community.
These topics were intentionally chosen for a number of reasons. One is just the climate in the country, especially the racial awakening that we all felt with the horrible incident that happened with the senseless death of George Floyd, and then just other calls for social justice. So we decided that this particular survey would take that very quantitative analysis of those issues.
Scott says the results of the survey could lead to potential legislation or action by City Council.
Ozarks Food Harvest has teamed up with Destiny Church and Republic to help feed families once a month. Every third Tuesday, Destiny will have a drive-through operation set up for families to pick up things like meat, fruit, and vegetables. Last night was the first time doing it at that location, and those who volunteered from the church say it was a rewarding experience.
To them to not have to worry about where that meal is going to come from, and especially with them knowing it's going to be an ongoing effort, it's a relief to them to know that they have an additional source that they can reach out to for that assistance when they need it.
You can even see the kids running around, having a good time. You could tell they were getting into it, just being able to help out, and you could tell it was just a joy for everybody who was involved, those getting the food as well as those giving it away.
Greene County residents can qualify if they get federal assistance or meet income requirements.
Bringing crime into focus, a Pulaski County man is expected to be sentenced today. Anthony Alden was originally charged with second-degree murder in the 2019 beating death of Sean Rains. In September of last year, he accepted a plea deal that lowered the charge to voluntary manslaughter.
After having his bond hearing delayed, Duncan Bogle is back in court this morning with a public defender, hoping to have bond conditions set. He's the alleged shooter in a double homicide case in Willard, currently in the Greene County Jail facing multiple felonies, including first-degree murder, and is being held without bond for now.
Making news around the region, fire crews in Fayetteville, Arkansas responded to a massive fire late last night at the University of Arkansas agricultural area. Very few details have been released, but as you can see in this video, the building is a total loss. No word on what was in the building or if there were any injuries.
Applications are open for the newest round of Paycheck Protection Program money. This time around, the Small Business Administration has made changes to make the money more accessible for businesses in need who may have been shut out last time.
The SBA has made it a big priority to prioritize small businesses with up to or fewer than 10 employees, businesses that have up to $250,000 in revenue for their business, as well as those that are in low to moderate income areas.
Applications for that are open until March 31st. Now let's take a look at what's up on CBS This Morning.
Coming up, even with traditions upended, it's a historic day. Joe Biden is set to become the 46th president of the United States. We'll look at the big changes expected from a newly occupied Oval Office. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
Things surrounding that are a big topic of our trends right now. Don't forget, on ozarksfirst.com, we've got continued coverage throughout the day of the presidential inauguration.
That's right. It's right on ozarksfirst.com. And at the top of that page, just click on the 2021 inauguration coverage. And we'll be following that this morning, shortly before noon. That's when Joe Biden will be officially becoming the next president.
And it's always interesting to see what happens afterward. Usually a lot of celebrations. There's balls that they go to and dances and things. You can't really have that this time around. So I'm curious to see what happens afterward, too.
This will definitely be interesting. A historic day just for what it is, and then more so with so many changes this year.
Right.
All right, but back here at home, we are tracking some sunshine for today, right, TJ?
We are, yeah, guys. And some warmer temperatures, too. Middle 50s tomorrow, but a cold front does knock us back into the 40s by Friday.
All right, everyone, enjoy it out there today. Enjoy that sunrise. Thanks for starting with us
sunrise
on Daybreak.